Well, howdy all my friends out there in viewership land. Welcome back to Nino's Apartment. We're going to be jumping into Wrestlemania X8 for the Gamecube today. That's right, the Nintendo Gamecube, Wrestlemania 18 X8, however you want to pronounce it. It's one of those games that has came out during an interesting time during wrestling history. All that interesting stuff with The Rock and Austin being on the cover because of Austin leaving. Anyway, basically what I wanted to do today was the only real story mode, championship mode there is on this game, this Wrestlemania 18 for the Gamecube, is the Path of a Champion mode, which essentially is like all the other games before it. You pick a title and you beat X amount of people until you get the title. It's something we've done on this channel before, and by golly, we're going to do it right now. Holy goodness. I'm going to go for the heavyweight title today, and I was wondering who I wanted to feature, and I said, you know what, Christian popped in my head, so that's what it's going to be. And we'll try and get the one venue I know I have that I've unlocked. I've unlocked the Royal Rumble 2001 arena for this game, which was a nightmare and a half. You have to win starting at number 1, I believe. Oh, I was going to do Hurricane at some point anyway, so this is great. So what we're going to have to do here is the same thing you'd have to do for any championship mode in a wrestling game from the olden times. Again, we're going to have a sequence of wrestlers we're going to have to go through, and then Very Tippy Top is going to name us the champion here. If you wanted to name someone else quickly as champion in this game, I basically what I'd always do is have them lose to whomever here in the first go in the defense mode, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Anyway, here we go. Christian versus the Hurricane, WrestleMania 18. Hunt for the WWF title here for our boy Christian. Let's go. I wanted to have Christian because, A, his entrance and just who he was about this time is just, chef's kiss all around for Mr. Christian here. But as always, we like to celebrate who we feature here in Nano's Apartment. And if we're going to be chasing the World Wrestling Federation title here, WrestleMania 18, you can do no better than to choose Christian here. As we try to elevate him to the spot he deserved back then. He was getting rocket strapped. His sequence during the invasion with Edge, especially the ladder match at No Mercy for the Intercontinental title. God damn. I always liked Christian. I was one of those guys who just want to celebrate him to the moon and back. I was behind him all the way when he started to get that really big push. Basically when he's getting together with Tomko and all that. There's a Hurricane coming through. Speaking of the Hurricane, got a lovely video from my childhood. You can watch me do a corny-ass Hurricane entrance here, like we see Mr. Helms doing right now for your viewing pleasure. Oh, the European champion here, the Hurricane, gonna be taking on Christian in our first of this series to go for the World Wrestling Federation title here on this GameCube title, the specific title here on GameCube, WrestleMania X8. I don't know what you're supposed to call it. I'll call it 18 X8, doesn't matter. I'll rate it as it's written. Oh goodness, this is a bit slower paced than some of the other GameCube stuff I'm used to. See if I remember how to play this. I recently recorded another episode. God, I can't even knock him down off of it. It's going to be an interesting sequence, Paul. You're not doing so well. Yeah, I recently, okay, there we go. God, it's quick as shit. It didn't actually mean to do that. Recently recorded another episode for our Winnie the Pooh gameplay. If you like that in any way, let me know. Good lord. I'm going to do different created wrestlers, games like that going forward, but it was the beginning of my channel, so I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to finish that game at some point, but I want to play a little bit of the GameCube today just because now I'm itching for it. This game is one of those ones where this is the first GameCube game I owned. I literally worked an entire summer for a guy who was renovating our house. I helped him work a bit on his house and saved up enough from what I made over the summer working for him in the 7th grade, going into 8th grade there. Saved up enough money for a GameCube and a copy of old WrestleMania X8 here. So I've had ever since. Got a black GameCube. I guess we'll go up on the top rope. I was trying to think about how Irish whip Stroll Hurricane in there. Yeah, just take fucking advantage of my step-ups, sir, Mr. Hurricane. These ones on the GameCube here, they... Again, everyone wants to tout that they're like No Mercy, but I guess feel-wise, they are the closest here after the No Mercy games. But they are by no means perfect. Day of Reckoning, probably the better two over the 4 on the GameCube. WrestleMania 19 ain't bad, but it's one of those ones, it has a particular look. And if you like that particular look, good for you. You'll enjoy that game, but it is, again, I don't want to say arcadey, but I'll use a finisher here. I feel like that yellow block means I have one. Z is pin. I want to say I have a finisher. It's not like Day of Reckoning. How I doing every combination of Z I can think of.
How do you do a finisher? Hurricane. That's an arm drag. That's not a finisher.
I feel like I'm doing everything right. I'm just...
Get out of here.
I was thinking I was going to go for the light heavyweight title with him, but I guess you can go for the world heavyweight title with anyone, so it's like, fuck it. Just do it with Christian. I'm trying to think of how to fucking do the finish here. Ugh. Stop super kicking me, man. I know it's the trend nowadays, but I don't want any of it. Yeah, there's just something about the sound effects that sound very light and kind of like that's the punch noise. Like, God, even with all the time in the world to do that hurricane, you still botched it. I don't know what the frig is wrong with you. No. I want to do a finisher. I have two apparently now, and I don't know how to use them. I'm assuming it's a combination of a couple moves to activate it. I was assuming Z might have something to do with it. Apparently not. Or maybe it's you have to pick him up and do it at a certain angle while he's... There we go, yeah. Okay, there's nothing fancy to it. Got it. You just do that, okay. There's no fancy button. Oh, you fucking little bastard. Come here, you. I was gonna say, do I have any other finishers? No. Just the unprettier. Oh, ah. I guess that'll do him if I do it right here like this. Yep, and then boom!
Oh, Hurricane kisses the mat, and we'll call that a day for him.
Yeah, I mean, you just compare the sound effects to the mat versus the actual sound effects of the hits. Like, it's so different. There's such a contrast there.
Contrast for Christian here in his apartment.
Walk gingerly past Hurricane there. Oh my god, for a GameCube, this is so corny. Just,
you win!
Versus Jeff Hardy at SummerSlam. I like that menu. We'll take it. Won't make you watch Kristen's entrance every time. So I mentioned it in another one of my episodes here, but this is one of those things where there was a time where WWE, the games that were coming out, for some reason, they wouldn't have legal rights to their certain musics for certain reasons. If you're more educated on it than I am, feel free to list it down here. But yeah, I believe Booker T's music in this game, the Hardys' music, it's all interesting. And this is like a musical version of the Matt Hardy V1 theme for this game for the Hardy Boys. So there's more questions there even. So I don't know what was going on here where they needed to use weird non-copyrighted versions of their own music. But them's the breaks. Vince is clearly a penny pincher. This game's going to show it. Again, glad to have that SummerSlam arena in this game. Gameplay notwithstanding. It's a fun one to watch entrances on. Again, like Raw, the Xbox games, this is one of those games where the entrances are better than the actual gameplay. So it's fun just to watch those every once in a while if you wish. Come on now. I'm assuming the block buttons are the same as Day of Reckoning. I'm assuming anyway. The thing I don't like about this mode is I wish they would make it so you could
Different match types throughout the
each matchup.
Or Paul, you can maybe just set up a goal for each matchup yourself and vary the gameplay up like that.
Yeah, I guess I could. You would think I would appreciate the bell dings on the crotch moves, but no, everyone gonna try those, jump moves, but they ain't gonna get them on me today. You'd think I'd appreciate the dings because I like that No Mercy, but I'm gonna admit I just don't care for it. All the fucking power slams. I'm gonna investigate. Nope. Okay, I was trying to figure out what to get out. I'm gonna investigate. Jeff, just keep fucking slamming yourself. It's gonna be counted out here. Can I? No, there's no. Okay, I was gonna say, let's break at least one of these announcers' tables, Jeff, for the folks at home. If I taunt you, will you come and tell you, everyone on my gameplays lately, they just don't want to break these tables. I don't think it's falls count anywhere, bud. Come on. Come on. Okay, get up there. There you go. This should do it. No, it won't. It's a stupid move. Come on. Let's do something interesting. Another gutbuster. For fuck's sake. Christian, we have an audience watching. They want something interesting to happen here. Can I do strong moves here? No, I can do fucking gutbusters. It'd be better if the music was awesome here, but again, it's this Nintendo bullshit. It's just not cool here on the Fed games. How is No Mercy so good, but fucking WrestleMania? Here we go. At least it's broken on my body, but it's broken. Yeah, the GameCube games. You'd think it's Nintendo. No Mercy was Nintendo. The THQ games were Nintendo, but yeah. Oh, it's always unique to see the animations here, but God. Another gutbuster for your pleasure. Would have chosen someone more interesting if I knew it was going to be all gutbusters. Oh, here's something we talk about, though. Jeff Hardy. Oh, God. Fucking innovative offense here by Mr. Hardy. But Jeff Hardy versus Christian there. You want to talk about how backwards the industry of world wrestling is. Christian deserves all of what Jeff Hardy got and more as far as opportunities and lifelines and, getting people to look the other way during his offenses and shit like that. You talk about two guys whose careers could not be more parallel, but the only difference is that Jeff, his marquee value is stunts. That's what he does. He does stunts. But when you talk about storytelling, in-ring work, ability to really kind of work a crowd, you talk to just the basics of what make a reliable talent. And you give Christian, none of what you gave Jeff, and all the opportunities to Jeff that, Christian got peanuts from the WWF, really, when you think about it. Jeff did all the shit that Jeff did. Made his career about as unpretty as that move. And Christian had to come back to ECW and peanuts. Oh, goodness gracious. Jeff saying he ate peanuts tonight. I'm backsliding now. Oh, cool if I got right after. But yeah, just everything that Jeff got in WWE, when I would argue he didn't deserve it. Not that he didn't work hard throughout his career, just he didn't deserve all the opportunities he got based on all the times he slipped up. I'm not saying people slip up don't deserve second chances, but boy howdy, when everyone else is kicking butt and doing what they're supposed to be doing, I'd say pay attention to them as well. I hate elbow drops and dive moves where the animations just clip right through each other. It looks like shit. If you're going to have a wrestling game, don't have people phase through each other. It's weird. It's that uncanny valley. And those small hundreds of things that can make your game look like shit. What is the block on this game? I don't think I've initiated one, but I don't think I've had to either.
Get off of me, Jeffrey. You're being a gigantic bother.
But yeah, I won't, take away what the Hardy Boys did for the God. Get out. Rope break. Thank you. I'm not going to take away what they gave to the business, but to say that Jeff Hardy is a perfect specimen is just, it's a bit a stretch. God, he's got another one. So even the models are overpowered. Maybe it's the left trigger that's doing it. I don't know. Jeff, come on, get away. I would not kick out if I wanted to. Did you just get up? Did you just... You know, make use of that foul up, Betty. I feel like he just let me up. Gutbuster. I need a finishing name for that if Christian's going to keep going for it. Oh, God. Do you running grapples in this game? I'm assuming you can. I feel like that should be a standard after No Mercy. This is being as fucking GameCube is more powerful. God. Get up, Jay. Oh, come on. Get up. Okay. You're not even a one on that one. Oh, yeah. Ain't gonna get it. Neither are you, Christian. God, why'd you even go for that, you putz? Jeff's already got like almost another one, too. It's a race to who gets a strike in first now. Beat on his face and
Make it a little bit unpretty.
oh, God. Oh. Of course he's going to go for a Gutbuster. Okay, come on. Yep, there we go. Those back specials on certain people, it's always a fucking pain in the ass to get to that back. That should be good.
2, 3, pinfall.
I don't want to take anything away from the Hardys, but Christian has fucked up a far lot less than Jeff Hardy has. I guess that's my end of that. That's my stance. Of course, now Matt Hardy's going to have something to say about what we said about his brother, so here we go, Matt Hardy. So yeah, hear it if you can, but it's Live for the Moment, the Matt Hardy V1 song this is the instrumental basically version of. So why they couldn't even get that, but it's just the themes are all over the place in this game.
So we get Matt Hardy. I mean, technically with the song it's Matt Hardy V1, but it's
Right on the cusp. The bass kind of sounds like Jericho's Judas. You are beautiful on the inside. Like it kind of fits that, I think. Again, it's so quiet. So the GameCube, it just seems so muted. This game, it's like it doesn't look bad at all, but there are certain things about it that feel off enough to really kind of mess with you a little bit. Ugh. Get off me. Woof. Just like exhausted.
Get away, man. Get away.
See, this is what I get. It's like I genuinely don't hate the Hardy Boys, but I just feel like there's so much to be said about them, especially currently. Again, I won't say anything too hot of a take, but God, he's clothesline right through the shoulder block. It's just over time, the story that is kind of being told with them and by them it feels off, and I don't. Again, when you see someone who's having problems with something, and they keep being brought back to that something, it's like cue Marge Simpson face and grumble and all that sort. When you have problems with substance abuse because of the pain that you have going on in your body, and the source of that pain is pro wrestling and all the stuff you do within it, and you keep coming back to the pro wrestling, you can be in pro wrestling and not be putting your body through the motions. And if he was just going to be a manager or something like that, I'd be okay with Jeff Hardy in wrestling. But when you're not changing the patterns of behavior that lead to the abuse of whatever it is you're abusing, the story will be told as quick as that match was. Oh, that Man-Beast Rhino. God, all these folks just tell a story about this. Goodness gracious. Tell a story as in, I believe, Rhino was old driving buddies, old training buddies, old something with Edge and Christian there. They kind of came up together, from what I believe. Go by Edge's book. Either way, Rhino, a man I've heard suspiciously little about as far as any type of rumor or story, so I can't really say anything other than that I've heard he's a good guy. The hardcore champion apparently, and this saved Rhino.
coming down to face a challenger for the World Wrestling Federation title. At least we hope so in this gameplay, Christian.
I remember reading stories about him and driving around Canada from Edge's book. I have to double check that, though. Make sure I'm correct on that.
Master of the Gore here is Rhino.
Oof. In kitchen sink, apparently. Good God. Knee to the gut there. Yeah, I can't really say I've ever heard anything bad about Rhino, to tell you the truth. It's one of those, it's like, I have no stories I can come from, you know, and say like, oh, I remember this wrestler. I've literally heard nothing, which I guess is a good thing. If you're not hearing bad stories about wrestlers, it can't be too bad of folks there. Interesting way to negate the move there. God, I would kill for just another move outside of a gutbuster. I swear I'm not doing the same thing every time. Yeah, I just tried to do something different there. So that's a left grapple. Let's go right grapple. Right grapple, I said. Oh, right grapple, snapmare. Figuring it out with Christian. Top grapple, snapmare. Bottom grapple. Whoop. Top drop. Whether it is inverted or not, could never tell you. That was a solid elbow. So you didn't go through him. Nice sound of impact there. Ugh. Try to see what that did. Oh, back elbow. Again, they do Christian dirty. His moveset's a little bit better than this, but whatever. We just wanted to feature this little bit of what I could on WrestleMania 18. Does the trick right here. There's no blood here. You can't really defend titles in exhibition mode. I was saying in another video, that's one of my pet peeves. So there's very little to do with this game outside of this mode, really. You can have exhibition modes and all that stuff. There's a lot to play, but again, there's no blood, there's no titles, there's no really season mode, there's just this old school kind of championship mode. So this is more or less what WrestleMania X8 has to offer. It's got a decent roster. If you only have a GameCube, it's a perfectly serviceable wrestling game. It's not bad about it at all, really. It's just, as far as like long-term gameplay, you have your imagination to work with, and at this point in time, I think that was a bit sad, a little bit lacking, if you will. But I'm glad Rhino featured in this Christian gameplay. Again, coming in right about WrestleMania 17, helping out Agent Christian in that main event, tag team, not main event, well, it's a main event for the tag team division anyway, match at WrestleMania X7. It's going to be a rope break, isn't it? Yep, I was going to say, I thought so. As did Spike Dudley there. These two ECW originals making their way to the WWF there, which is interesting when you think about it, because I'm pretty sure during the invasion, Spike Dudley was seen as a WWF guy, and Rhino was in the Alliance, which makes no sense because they should have both been technically ECW guys. Oh, the many mistakes they made there with that. I gotta miss. Oh God, I was gonna say I ain't gonna make a mistake here, but I did. Got too cocky. Dropped on my head for the fucking lack of focus there. Thanks for Rhino. Oh, again, that kitchen sink, he's just using it on me. Fucking arm drag you, though. I wasn't going to make a mistake with that unprettier there. Which I'll do right here. Boom. Hopefully we'll push him away from the ropes, thank you. Keep my foot in between him and them. Call that a clean victory, thank you. Really have no idea what it looks like when you win it. I think it's just, you see the picture of the belt and whatnot. It's just as corny, but hopefully it's worth your time and mine to make it there together. Ooh, a triple threat table match. What? I didn't know this was going to be a part of this. Well, fudge it all. We'll go for it. That's what happens when you ask for match variety, I guess. You get a triple threat table match with Devon Dudley and Albert. But one of the Dudleys enough in a table match. It's enough to make your knees weak there, make you a little bit nervous. I think the Dudleys is probably the tag team I've seen the most across all of them live. Oh yeah, I was going to say he's one half the tag team champions. Facing all the champions am I in this gameplay as Christian. I really hope I can win this one. I have no idea what happens if I lose, if I have to start over. I sincerely do not, so hopefully I can walk away with a win here in this triple threat here. Biggest threat here in our gameplay today. At WrestleMania 18, apparently.
As we face the hip-hop hippo, Albert here. Tag team partner in this game to Scotty Too Hottie.
Too cool there. Interesting tag teams, but I've seen worse matchups as far as worse pairings, as it were, in the history of wrestling than Albert and Scotty Too Hottie, and somehow it actually kind of really worked. Matt Bloom there, he's an entertainer through and through, so he made it work. Oh, and I don't even have to pick up a weapon in this fucking match. You guys do you. I'm gonna try and find a fucking table. Figure out how to work it. Oh my god. Shit. I feel like this might also be one of those matches you can break a table. Maybe the announcers ones and it counts? I don't know. Everyone's gonna get it before I do either way. I feel like it's going to be one of those ones where it's a nightmare to do because fucking the computer is not designed well at all to work in a table match. If you're wondering which game is the worst for that, it's WrestleMania 21 for the Xbox. I feel like if I get like 1,000 subscribers, or if I get a plaque or something like that, I will do WrestleMania 21. That game is so unbelievably fucking broken. WrestleMania 21 for the Xbox, and surprisingly enough, Showdown's Legends of Wrestling are two of the most broken games you can fucking get out there as far as wrestling goes. Devon fucking eating shit on that table. Okay, yeah, the physics here are just gonna... I didn't even go to run there. Yeah, okay. What's the... okay. Again, I'm just like I'm gonna be so distracted trying to figure out how to do this. And then launched by Albert there. The very most, like, it's like I can't even like have one of the other ones. I can't even like. Yeah, this sucks. It'd be really helpful if I could figure out how to fucking pick up a table. Okay, so it's like, okay, so it's A plus whatever the fucking was it Y or whatever the fuck. So yeah, I have no idea how to win this one. I'm assuming. How do you set up against the table? Okay. No. Go away, Devon. You can't win with pin. Fucking prick. The thing is, I don't know is if there's a system in place where you have to break someone down before you put them through a table. If not, I might have a fucking prayer here. I'm so fucking like, I'm assuming the computer is dumb enough not to, yeah, I was gonna say, to not take down the table from the fucking corner, so I don't have to keep putting it up every time. No, I was going to say the problem is if that keeps happening, then God, this is such a... I knew as soon as I saw a table match, I was like, this is going to be a nightmare. Is that one set up? I think it is. Just let him keep talking. Jesus. If it was a singles table match, it would be okay, but the chaos here, watch the chaos might be what saves me, actually, to tell you the truth. It'll save me from being put through a table easily, that's for sure. I was gonna say, yeah, put him on the table, Yes! I think that got it. Was that me? Oh, that was perfect. Yes! I'll take it. Oh, that worked out perfectly. Again, how do you win triple threats? Just sit in the corner and wait like a hawk. Fucking hell. Oh, God. Come on. That's just unfair. That?
We seen you do one, Paul. Now see you do two.
Okay, we'll fucking try. And we gotta bring William Regal in here, which is
Fair because we've been talking about him recently in our Summer of SmackDown series. And check out that playlist as we bring William Regal here through Just Bring It.
give him a world title run, as we are doing for Mr. Christian here, if we can make it. God, there's tempting fate here with these table matches. It's good to know we have a strategy, though. Alright, if they go to the outside, get on a post and just pray, Paul, pray. Oh, goodness, we got through one. We can get through another one. As we take on our partner here, Edge, as well. You know, I was interested to see what song they have here. It's probably Rob Zombie around this era, so this is, again, one of those copyright things. Yeah, I guarantee it's probably Rob Zombie around this era. The Never Gonna Stop. I don't know if we'll ever feature Edge in something or not. If you think I should, mention in the comments which video game you'd like to see us take Edge through. You could always feature him somewhere. Hall of Famer, he deserves it, but he's having a hell of a reemergence in his career here, this final year or so that he's doing, so I'd rather give it to someone else who hasn't had the highlight. He's had one hell of a Hall of Fame career, literally, so I'll just respect him as is. Ah! Edge, no! he's gonna distract us, Edge. Alright, let's get a table out here. Let's just get something so we can put it in the corner there. Edge, don't make us fight each other. Mother wouldn't like it. Yes, that's right. We were siblings once, remember?
Christian just cracked the skull of his own brother! Of his own flesh and blood!
Can we put the table in the ring? Oh, we just... Okay. So I bet if we charge him... Irish Whip in charge. Oh, God, that scared me a little bit. That made my butthole a little tight, not gonna lie. Don't know how the physics work in this one. There you go. Oh, I think that blew my moment right there. I was gonna say... Did I really do it? Did that really do it? No way. Twofers? Oh, I love broken games that give you easy wins. I'll take it. Oh, it counts. It counts. It's a legitimate strategy. It counts. Again, you follow Nana's apartment. We're going to teach you every single way to cheat your way through a tricky match there. That's how you get 2 triple threat table matches out of the way. Back to front. There you go. Fatal 4-way hardcore. Oh my god. They just keep cranking up the difficulty on you, don't they? Well, I wanted variety, so here we go. Challenge the old noggin here. Fatal 4-way on SmackDown with Bradshaw, Scott Hall, and Booker T. Gosh darn it. I was wondering what it was going to look like in this game. This was one of those times where APA is just kind of in the background, providing probably good matches for house shows and dark matches and shit. Not at JBL just yet, but a few years before. Actually, that's probably my first house show. I probably would have saw him right about now, to tell you the truth. Old fucking Bradshaw. JBL, as it were. I believe I've said most of what I want to say about him, really. He's probably a fine person, you know, at the end of the day, but goose stepping in Germany to try to get heat, you know, and then being like, well, everyone else does it, you know, get fucked. And again, they have this old school WCW weird version of the NWO theme, not the one we're all accustomed to. So, God, this game is such a very unique enigma as far as the themes. And again, you see no WWF or WWE logo on top of the fist there in SmackDown set. It's so weird, this game. It's a time capsule for its its moment in the sun, and I wanted, that's why I wanted to play that again today. It's just one of those interesting, unique games that has such a pocket of wrestlers, a unique roster for the time, and
if you can play it, it's worth trying. At least checking it out. If you can't check it out, check it out on Nana's apartment.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Here again, same thing. The Booker T's, I believe it's Ice and Cold or whatever the heck it is. It's not the same version he has. I've never heard this version outside of this game, and it's just like why they didn't have the rights to their music library that they were using on public television is beyond me. Weird money stuffs. maybe it was a WCW thing, but maybe they didn't have the rights to it at that time. I don't know. But it was appearing on other video games at this time, so again, it doesn't make any sense to me. It was on Shut Your Mouth, so why can't it be in WrestleMania 18? Just sounds weird, too. Especially when you're a person like me, and, it's like a hardcore Fatal 4-Way. You just want everything to sound as best you can. Oh, just figured out how to use weapons. Just go to town on these fuckers. I'm assuming the computer's not going to know how to break up pins as well, which kind of sucks because I don't either. So it's like the yellow C stick is what kind of breaks up your attention. See, the weapons get like broken, but they don't get destroyed, I don't think. I mean, they look different, but God, I don't think they offer that much as far as specials either. I always like the garbage can. Beat up folk. Yeah, I was gonna say the can will get dented, but it won't go away. So just keep fucking beating on JBL because we all like that. Ah. Yeah, again, it doesn't really do much for you as far as energy though, because like look at Bradshaw versus look at me, which is kind of a stupid when you think about it. It's like I'm the one fucking putting the hurt on him. Apparently Bradshaw don't like his ass get kicked by fucking Christian. Too fucking bad. He's our hero for the day. John. Pay attention to Scott Hall over there too. He's doing pretty fucking good beating up Booker. We'll beat up on fucking Scott Hall for Booker. Actually, I'll keep working on JBL. If you weren't such a prick, you wouldn't have people beating on you so much. I almost just won the match right there. A stick or a pole, whatever the fuck it is. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of JBL with it. Yes, I say, pay attention to me. Get up. There you go. Kind of again. There we go. Gotta pay attention here. I also get nervous. Again, he has a finisher already, and I've been beating his ass. How does that work? Explain. Snapmaring. I get a finisher on Bradshaw in just 2 shakes if you let me. Thank you. No disqualification. I'm assuming there's not going to be a rope break there. Yeah, they didn't know to fucking break it. Thank you. We'll take that one. Christian.
Climbing that ladder. Over all these superstars, and telling you again, that's why we chose him for this gameplay. He is worthy of your fucking respect.
Really? Really? Okay. Okay. Fine. It's hardcore anyways. We'll do the same thing. This is what I would have liked in all the other games that have this type of mode, where it's like, at least if you're going to go through a bunch of superstars, have it so the mode like makes it so the matches and the match types are varied. So that way you get a little bit more out of this. It's like, I'm climbing for the World Wrestling Federation title. Don't just make it be like, oh, you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done. Like, give me a challenge. Also, it gives us an opportunity to appreciate the entrances here in Wrestlemania 18 X8 for the GameCube here. Again, the animation is somewhere between fluid and just impressive as far as I'm concerned, and just very stiff and very kind of like clearly animated. Whoever developed this game, I think it was Ukes, was it? Did a really good job of paying attention to how the show feels, but you can tell they're kind of limited because this is kind of a foundational game, but for a first game in a series, this ain't too bad. I dig this one. I've always liked the look of it. I'm sure that in no way has any part to do with the fact I worked an entire summer for it, but that's just me. And again, the Big Show and Chris Jericho, and I can't remember, it was The Undertaker. You couldn't put any more in front of me outside of Triple H and the goddamn Rock in Austin for the World Wrestling Federation title here. We will see if this entrance makes it, because Lord knows YouTube does not like the old copyrighted music here.
Dead man walking.
This will be our first here for The Undertaker on Nam's apartment with his Limp Bizkit and his motorcycle here, coming out to that old classic rolling tune.
Probably going to do a slobber knocker on SmackDown Shut Your Mouth for our Summer SmackDown series, if you're keeping up with that. So keep an eye out for that when it comes out. Slobber knocker on the Shut Your Mouth with The Undertaker. It's a elimination style kind of gauntlet thing, fast-paced arcadey. But The Undertaker's your best bet for it, so I'll probably check that out when it hits on Dan's apartment. All right, Christians go to Chris Jericho. There's no need to piss off the big jackalopes out there.
Paul, jackalope isn't a real thing. Well, you know, technically neither are these characters. It's all fictitious. Get off my case, commenter.
I want to get that fucking pole. Start beating the shit out of Jericho with it. There we go.
Jericho, I'm going to hit you now.
There we go. I was gonna say whatever the heck it is. And again, the sound effects, like it's this game. A few dozen things could change. It would work so much better. Yeah, but again, certain things work for it. So like the little flailing animation for Christian there as he flying through the air, that worked really well. Again, denting the weapon right there as he landed on it. Again, there are good physics, there are good things in here, but there are also just kind of like there's just certain things that are like that uncanny valley. It's just like, I don't like it. And it's like, but overall, fine game for a first game in a series. Beat the Everlane shit. Fucking, you already have a fucking finisher? Jesus. He says that he's beating the shit out of Jericho. Oh, Undertaker's gonna be smart enough to fucking do this shit. Big Show. There we go. I'll sneak one in there. Fine by me. Get in, get out, and get on with life here with Christian towards the World Wrestling Federation title, if that wasn't it. Oh, normal match, too. So Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, and Austin. God, don't tell me Christian didn't work for the title here today. Heavens to Betsy. To Betsy. We'll include his entrance one more time because he's all the way at WrestleMania 18 again against Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and fucking Kurt Angle. Oh.
Showcases some of the best here on Nan's apartment here on WrestleMania X8, 18, whatever you want to call it. Christian.
This theme, the original one, the V1, probably be top 2, probably top 3, I don't know. Has to be top 5 for most people. It's basically just the solo from Bohemian Rhapsody and the opera, and it's just whether they took it away from him because he was getting a pop or whether it was too close to Queen. It's just such a good theme. Why did not anyone think about it before then? I don't know, but for the 1 week it was used, oh, it's fantastic. I always hoped that like these ones would always be black and white throughout the entrance, which they are a little bit on Shut Your Mouth. But I feel like on GameCube they should have been as well, black and white all the way. It shouldn't be that hard to change the color of an entrance, really.
I did mention this on my Rockin' Hollywood Hulk Hogan WrestleMania X8 recreation Summer SmackDown video, but I like the look of Hulk Hogan here. I'll give him that. This just looks kind of cool. But again, it's that weird, it almost like it's cartoony almost. I don't know. There's just something about it that feels very, I don't know, maybe it's the lighting or the curves on their body, but it just seems very, I don't know, there's just something slightly off to it. But we'll take this. Christian
And Hulk Hogan and Austin and Angle in a main event together. Whether this is for the title or not, we will go for it here.
Hopefully my luck continues. Knock on wood.
I don't know if you heard it, but that was a knock on wood there for you. I don't know if there's a bald option for Kurt Angle in this or not. Either way. Around the time of the invasion, you can do a SummerSlam match with Austin on this. Again, another fine reason to pick it up. Around this time, it had a decent roster. You can create some good matches. The arenas look fine enough. There's far worse games out there on the shelf.
As here comes the rattlesnake.
It's Austin. It's Austin. It's Austin. He's here. He's pissed off. He has to wrestle a match against Christian. It's Austin. Ugh. Again, this one probably, like, the way he looks in this game, this would have been nice with the old disturbed version, but I believe he was rocking this version at this point anyway. Don't need to watch him go up all the corners, though. It's the same thing. You've seen it once, you've seen it 1,000 times. Don't look away from me, Hulk Hogan. Don't care if you think I'm in your league or not. I'm going to kick your ass. So I'm just going to do the same thing I've been doing. Just whoop ass. It's not falls count anywhere, I believe, so I have to get back in the ring here at some point. Get a finisher on Hogan pretty quick. No, it's not weapons. So hit him in the nuts. Everyone likes seeing Hogan kicked in the nuts.
Oh, it's true!
Paul, that's not how many syllables the song had. I don't care. Everyone likes seeing Hogan get kicked in the nuts. Whether it fits or not, we're using that song. Also, Hogan, you're tan too much. Look at you compared to everyone else in this fucking ring.
It's how you get melanoma.
God, it's brown in this. I was trying to whip him. There we go. I'm right on that. Alright. Oh, go for a superplex in this. How the physics work on this one. Oh, I thought I was going to hurt Kurt Angle. Guess not. Maybe actually able to get this real quick if I can sneak in a finish around Hogan here. Everyone's just going to fucking walk around me. Ah! Ignore me. I just have a finisher. It's okay. Ignore me. Just going to be over here. I'm about to pin Hulk Hogan. Just ignore me. Whistle, whistle, whistle casually. Da-da-da-da-da-da. He just stood there. Oh, fine by me. Oh, there you go, folks. Christian going over Austin, Angle, and Hulk Hogan. If this isn't the finale, what the fuck could it be? If it's a ladder match, I'm going to fucking scream. Oh, okay, so it's just a one-on-one match. Well, at least it's The Rock there. Okay, I wanted to see The Rock here in this gameplay. And it seems we will see him in the main event here, a single matchup for the World Heavyweight title, the WWF Heavyweight title here, Christian versus The Rock here in this department. Let's get this shit done. This entrance on this game is pretty fucking good. Oh, he's not even going to be in his main attire. He's just going to come out looking like a badass. That's awesome. Oh, I'll take it. The World Wrestling Federation champion coming out looking like a fucking absolute gangster here. Ah, son of a bitch. Look at him, that handsome son of a gun. Ah.
People's champion arriving in style. Said, I don't even need to take off my fucking pants for you, Christian. I'll whip him and whip your ass here in this leather here. My amazing ass belt here, which isn't even the World Wrestling Federation title. Goodness gracious. The champ arriving in style here. Dwayne Johnson, a.k.a. the motherfucking Rock.
Fanciful music here as we go for the title. We'll put all our Easter eggs in this basket, I tell you what. We'll kick some of The Rock's ass all over the arena here. You just get a bing every time your foot even comes close to his crotch.
Samoan drop there from one of the most amazing Samoans, if not the greatest to ever walk in, the great one.
All right, again, it's not a count out here. Ugh. Don't kick me, Rock. I'm going to take it to you out here on the fucking... Again, there are certain things that just make this kind of soft, and just like the landing there, it's like there are certain things that hit really well and certain things that do not, like the DDT there on the mat. Hit my fucking pale ass. We fight for the users and the pale folk here. How far up the entrance ramp can you go? Check that out for the folks at home. I don't believe there's a backstage, but there is a ramp. Since there's no countouts, it's messing my head. I'm dancing with the person in the camera, Rock. It's just not your reflection. There's no false count anywhere. Earl, where are you coming? Get fucked anyway, I guess, Earl. God. I can't tap out if we're not in the ring. Can we go somewhere? Make him bunny hop. I was just checking this out. I didn't know we could actually do back here.
Alright. Let's leave the production team alone. Let's go back up.
Actually, oh, of course he's going to get a...
That looked better on me than I could probably do a gutbuster on you. I'll give you that one.
Don't drag. Don't rub it in. I'm going to heel kick Earl in the face just like that. Rock. You're rubbing the salt in the wound here, boy. Just gonna rub my knee in your fucking testes. Get out of my way. Title's coming home with me, buddy boy. You see, I'm the hometown hero here because it's fucking Toronto. Do something cool on the ring. There we go. Come on. Ugh, or get me inside, I guess.
The hometown hero here against The Rock, the champion. Christian saying he's the people's champion in Toronto. To which they replied, fucking right.
Again, I wish he just had Barrett move library because I can't imagine it's very fun to watch. Again, that's why I don't play this one very much. We'll do a playthrough of WrestleMania 19 because it actually has a story.
Comment below if you want to see that.
Furthermore, if I have an option of who to take through it, let me know what I should do there. Ugh. Elbowed all day. Kill for a moonsault.
It's a breaker leg rock.
Put his all behind that clothesline to The Rock, and he ate shit. Well, try and break one, at least, of the announcer tables. Just to provide some interesting footage for these people to look at, Rock. They come to a YouTube channel to watch some subpar gameplayer. They get to watch me, who's below subpar. So we gotta provide them something. Oh, there we go. Maybe we'll get the unprettier on Rock on the announce table. Oh no, he said, fuck you, Christian. I ain't gonna let you do that to me. I did that to Hulk Hogan. Summer SmackDown. Ain't gonna let that happen by you, Christian. Okay, there you go. Gutbuster. Come on. Just let me get behind you for that. He knows what's coming. I'm gonna get it, goddammit. Problem is, getting behind him for an unprettier. Yeah, I was gonna say, getting behind him for an unprettier is gonna be a nightmare of logistics. Maybe if it's right there. Oh. Oh, now I want it. Now I want it. Come on. Come on.
I want another shot at you. Eagle one. Fox 3.
Oh, this might be it. Here we go.
You tasty son of a bitch. You drive your face through that Spanish announce table. Send everyone home because now it's broken. It's a genuine, bona fide main event. Oh, God, just beat me in the ring so I can finish off there, buddy. There's The Rock. He's on wobbly legs. Oh, he knows what's coming here. This finish by Christian. Rope break my ass. Get up, you Brahma bull son of a bitch. Jabroni beating, pie eating. Bleh. whatever that means. You're looking at the true champ, the Canadian destroyer of worlds, the King Canuck, Christian. And he says it's time for lights out for Dwayne Johnson here. That should be enough. Will Rock stay down for the 3 count, or will his foot reach the rope in time? It will not. And Christian will walk away with the World Championship on top of the WWF here, as he always should have been. Mr. Christian J. Rizzo, thank you for joining us here at Nan's Department, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, for this little step back in time here on WrestleMania 18 for the GameCube. Again, I'm glad we did it because I can't remember this being in there, but now we can see the WWF version of the Undisputed title right there in all of its glory here in this time capsule here on the GameCube. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.